was a new executive member, and so I was making that transition from middle management to the executive. And that's quite a challenging transition to make. So to have my mentor there to help guide me in my thinking, in my practice, that was really important.
When you reflect on that year of the program, what was the most valuable aspect for you and why?
Oh, there are so many. So to actually have some time to do some reflection, some thinking in around me and what I'm doing was really, really valuable, because we get stuck in the doing, but do we stop and reflect and have someone to actually help you do that is really, really important. I think the other thing for me was bringing together the personal who am I with the professional leader. There's got to be an alignment and a harmony between who you are when maybe you're at home and what you're doing as a leader at work. I lost 10 kilos.
Yeah, that was good.
I got into a routine around managing my physical and mental health, which is really important because I work at LWB. I do a lot of work on mergers and acquisitions, which are pretty fast paced, can pretty intense. And I've been doing that now for about 4 or 5 years. So you've got to develop more sustainable ways of looking after yourself so that you can do the work that you need to do. One of the goals I set myself was to find my voice and be comfortable in providing advice, not just about my team, but when you go to the executive level, you're providing advice about the whole organisation and where you need to go and be more forward-looking. So my mentor helped me do that and reorientate my mindset and find my voice, give myself that confidence, because it took me a while and I was a bit intimidated and probably a little bit silent. Building confidence, thinking about that alignment, I think it helps you become a more decisive leader. I understood the politics and the authorising environment better in terms of where I was working and what was happening at an executive level, which I think enables you to act with greater speed, greater clarity, greater confidence, giving people the space, empowering them to do the things that I used to do as a middle manager was difficult at first, but I think really rewarding for the team. People started to step up. Obviously, LWB are very focused on our values and living the values. I think that harmony that I spoke about is all about building credibility and integrity as a leader. Being empowered and being skillful and having the capability to do your role is really important, no matter what role you have in an organisation. And so to have someone there to help me understand what an executive does, how it might differ from my previous roles. It gave me a better appreciation of the board's role, the executive role, and what role I play in that. So I think that they're all benefits to the organisation. That's really interesting. Accountant, social worker. So I'm a social worker. She gave me the frameworks to think about what I needed to do. And immediately I knew that from the very first meeting I knew that she was really experienced. She knew where I wanted to go, and I was really honest with her. And she gave me those stepping stones to be able to help do that. I think our values really align, and I think that's really important. Immediately, there was that mutual respect.
I think you're right, Pat, that it is about having common values and respect. But I think that's one of the benefits of our program as well is that we do like to put you with someone, especially at the level you're at in an executive team, with someone that's quite different to you, because that is stimulating and energizing, and sometimes there's a different perspective on how you might do things. I'm so glad it was such a success, and thank you very much for your time this morning.
That was an absolute pleasure. Thanks, Sophie.